Baseball, the so-called national pastime of America, which is a bit rich considering most Americans would rather doom scroll 8 hours of TikTok than sit through 9 innings of this nonsense. But fine, let's learn about a sport so profoundly mid it makes cricket look, well, interesting. So, 1800s America, they've just done their little revolutionary cosplay, and now they're like, we need culture, we need tradition. Except they don't actually invent much, unless you count corn syrup and gun violence. So instead, they just bootleg rounders, which is already just bootleg cricket. It's like they pirated the sport on LimeWire and then presented it as original. By the mid-19th century, baseball's being called the New York game, because of course, only New York would have the sheer awe-farming confidence to take something as simple as hit a ball and run in a circle, and package it like it's high art. They literally had a dude named Alexander Cartwright who's credited as the father of baseball. Mate, all he did was write down the rules properly. I mean, I don't declare myself the father of a postcard every time I sign my name, but anyway, America absolutely loves it. Civil War soldiers are playing it in camp. I mean, it beats watching your mates die horribly of dysentery, and it's now being called America's game. The vibe is strong. Peanuts, Cracker Jack, everyone pretending like it's the most important thing since the Constitution. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is like, cool story lads, but we've got football. Fast forward to the 20th century, and baseball becomes this giant cultural event. Babe Ruth enters the chat. A bloke who looks like he should be selling sausages in the car park, but is instead hitting balls into the stratosphere. Americans worshipped him like the Sigma tier god of cholesterol. It's all very wholesome until you realise this is still just running around a square of pillows while dressed like an Edwardian milkman. Then you've got the integration era. Jackie Robinson breaks the colour barrier in 1947, which is actually sick. Genuinely one of the few things about baseball that isn't laughable. Except of course, Americans framed it as if baseball itself ended racism. Like, look, we let a black guy play shortstop. Job done lads, racism speedrun any percent complete. Now, modern baseball. And here's where it gets weird, because in the age of TikTok attention spans, baseball still takes about 4 business days to finish a single game. I actually know this firsthand because I've played the Wii Sports version, and my god, that crap lasts forever. They've had to invent a pitch clock because apparently throwing the ball within 1 calendar year was too ambitious. Baseball's like, how do we get Gen Z to watch us? Oh, I don't know, maybe don't make the sport feel like a waiting room at the dentist? The fans though, oh god. Baseball fans will sit there for hours, chewing on hot dogs the size of baguettes, pretending they're part of some timeless ritual, when it's just another Tuesday night in Cleveland. Nobody cares. The only real people benefiting here are the nacho vendors. And don't get me started on the World Series. Absolute peak American exceptionalism. World Series, in heavy quotation marks, as if Japan and the Dominican Republic aren't just casually better at it now. And it's called the World Series, but it's actually America and Canada cosplaying as the world, while the actual world shrugs and goes back to football, tennis, or literally anything with a shorter runtime. But to be fair, there are some bright spots. Baseball has stats. Americans love stats like they love cheese on literally anything. They've got battling averages, slugging percentages, WAR, OPS+, BABIP, I don't even know what these terms mean. I mean, it's looking like an Excel spreadsheet with a side of popcorn, and they will argue these numbers like it's scripture. Actually, Derek Jeter's defensive WAR in the 90s proves that, mate, you're literally 42. This does not affect your life in the slightest. Go and touch some grass. And the salaries, Jesus. You've got players making $300 million to whack a ball 30% of the time. That's like me calling myself a master chef because I didn't burn the pasta on 3 occasions this year. So where are we today? Baseball's hanging on. Still massive in the US, but globally, nah. It's basically America sitting there like, this is our sport, our tradition, whilst the rest of the planet says, cool granddad, but we don't care.